welcome to the first of many HR News video updates we look forward to sharing with our clients and friends of HR Works. My name is Jane Kunkel, and I'm a consultant with HR Works. As our society and world continue to move forward living with COVID-19, HR Works is pleased to bring you the top headlines for employers in New York and beyond to be aware of in September of 2022. First, New York Governor Kathy Hochul recently relinquished her executive powers for COVID-19, and President Biden recently stated in a 60 Minutes interview that the pandemic is, quote, over. Although these actions further signify a shift to living with the virus rather than beating it, employers should continue to closely monitor the health and safety of their workforce and be advised that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services declaration of COVID-19 as a public health emergency remains in effect through October 13th of 2022. This declaration is likely to be extended. Second, Governor Hochul also recently announced that masks are now encouraged but optional on New York City and regional public transportation. In addition, New York City's private sector workplace vaccine requirement will also be optional beginning on November 1st of 2022. Next up, the New York State Health Department now mirrors the CDC guidance for COVID-19, which no longer recommends quarantine for a potential exposure to the virus, but still advises masks be worn for 10 full days after exposure. The CDC guidance continues to recommend a 5-day isolation for individuals who have a confirmed or suspected case of COVID-19. Finally, New York State COVID-19 paid sick leave is a law that remains in effect with no scheduled expiration date. For a change to be made to this law, it would need to be amended or repealed. New York employers must continue to provide COVID-19 paid sick leave to employees who cannot effectively work from home and need to isolate due to their own suspected or confirmed case of COVID-19. When an isolation order cannot be obtained from a government entity, employers must accept the affirmation of isolation form provided by New York State. According to state guidance, employees may be eligible for up to 3 separate instances of COVID-19 paid sick leave when the second and third instance are based on a positive test. Employees cannot be required to use their classic New York State paid sick leave and/or company-provided PTO until they have exhausted New York State paid sick leave for COVID-19. In addition to specific requirements that remain in effect, such as New York State COVID-19 paid sick leave, medical plan sponsor requirements to cover COVID-19 vaccines and testing, and extended periods for electing COBRA coverage and paying premiums, employers maintain an overall obligation to protect the health and safety of their workforce under OSHA's General Duty Clause. Current clients should contact their HR Works partner for continued assistance with navigating COVID-19. Those not yet partnering with HR Works can call 1-877-219-9062, email info@hrworks-inc.com, or visit our website at hrworks-inc.com and complete the Contact Us form. Thank you so much for watching, and keep your eye out for additional updates coming soon.